Hello and welcome to another week with Marie's Dreamtime messages. The week is going to be starting the 16th of April and running until the 22nd. I hope you had a great week last week with the two cards that we pulled out, which was with Dragonfly Swamp, I Am Blissful, telling us about slowing down and recognizing any patterns that were there that we're needing to bring light to. And the second card that we pulled out was with Day Owl, and telling us to listen to the messages, listen very deeply to the messages of our soul and what it's been trying to tell us. So on Sunday, on the 22nd, there's going to be a full moon, and during this time, at the moment, it is Sunday here, the 15th. The current moon cycle is the first quarter, and it's, a really great time for doing any decision making. So every week we pull out the most popular at times, and also brand new artworks to hit the online store. And as you can see in the background, this is the largest size that you can get in the Meeting of the Birds. So the Meeting of the Birds, that was the latest artwork to hit the store, and you can see that one on my homepage at dreamsofcreation.com. And it's got a few popular birds in that one. Australia's favourite, the boobook owl in the middle, the sulphur-crested cockatoo, white cockatoos either side, and the crimson rosella on this side, and the pink galah on the other one. And there's some really beautiful Buckley, purple Buckley wildflowers in there in the sun with the moon and the stars. So I hope everyone's keeping well. Not sure how many of you are currently in lockdown, but I'd say there is a fair amount, including where I am. We're in a 7-day lockdown, and there's also many lockdowns happening across the states in Australia, and I'd say in many countries around the world as well. So it's important to keep yourself active as much as you can at home, and keep your mind and active, and just be gentle with yourself during this time as much as you can, and reach out for support if you need support getting through these times. So I hope everyone's keeping safe and happy. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's some great information and videos there, some affirmations you can go through that are for free that you can download and listen to on a daily basis. And this helps you, scientifically it's proven to get you through tough times. So that's what affirmations are really great for doing. So check those out. There's one there with the red kangaroo and helping to move forward. These times never, it's in a cycle of, there's always ups and downs in our life, and just remember that this is not going to be a time that's going to last, and it's just a time that you need to get through, however long that will be. So let's keep moving and seeing which cards are going to be coming out for this week and guiding us. And here is the box that it comes in, and you've got your 85-page booklet and your 33 glossy cards with the famous white cockatoos on the back and all your Australian animals on the front. So let's see the two cards that are going to be coming out this week and giving us some important messages and guiding us through these challenging times. And this being able to have the Dreamtime messages that you can listen to every week will help you as well. So I always upload these every Sunday, and so YouTubers are always the first people to get the videos when they come out, and there's always the long length version of at least 12 to 15 minutes in length, so you can keep updated with everything that's going on inside yourself through the Dreamtime and the animals. So the first card that we pulled out this week is I Am Living. This is so important card. I know we pulled this one out a couple of weeks ago, and I never know which cards we're going to pull out, so I'm always doing this every Sunday, and yeah, I'm going with the flow and seeing which cards are resonating with us all. And the white cockatoo, I Am Living, is giving us the message: when I let go of my past, I experience life again the way it's supposed to be. I'm happy to be alive and living. So this card is basically, you know, can tell you both sides of the coin. What I mean by this is, you know, the worst kind of situation in your life and, you know, the best kind of situation. So I Am Living is like starting over and making a rebirth. If you've gone through really tough times in the past and you are still feeling like you're getting through those, or getting on the other side of this, this card helps you to recognize the negative, you know, things that have been holding you back. And if you have a look in the guidebook, you know, it'll give you a lot more. This kind of like 4 levels of information that this one goes into, and you can also check some more information about this one on my website at dreamsofcreation.com. Just type in any of the animals that you're trying to search, and the card is teaching us about a rebirthing of the old in order to step into the new. The white cockatoos that you can see at the top gives you the light you need to get yourself out of the dark, and the rainbow serpent down the bottom enables you to cleanse yourself away from any negative karma that has been keeping you in the past. The rainbow serpent is a powerful spiritual creator being which created all the waterways, bringing life to all the animals. So a great way for cleansing is through water as well. So you're welcoming a new beginning. So this is a great card. It verifies your new beginning that is coming, and it has been tough getting through these times and, you know, letting go of these old things that have been connecting us and drawing us back to the past. But you're shedding these aspects of the past that have been heavily weighing you down. You're about to awaken through a rebirthing of a new you, so make sure you're ready. Today's action step for you this week is about concentrating on the very things that is bringing in the happiness to your life as a key to make life worth living. So, you know, it's depending on what kind of, how hard the times have been. You know, I Am Living is like verifying that, you know, there is also, it's like also about dealing with mental issues that we may have and the thoughts that we are dealing with when we have to go through them, when we are going through tough times, because sometimes these times can bring out the very worst in us, like we don't want to be here anymore. And you know, I know that everyone has probably suffered from various levels of this in their life, and I Am Living is like saying, I want to live, I want to be here, I want to do something with my life, I want to be better. So it's a feeling, and only you have the key and the answer to this most important question of this happiness, and where this happiness, you know, allow it to revolve around everything in your life, the thing that is making you happy and making you feel like that life is worth living again. So it could be a relationship or something creative that you're working on to the key to your happiness. So the negative could be you're living in the past, you feel frozen and you're denying what's happened. positive is that you're making a karmic release, and there is a new beginning and you're awakening. So this is what the self-requested white cockatoo is letting us know and giving us insights into this situation about being reborn again and living your life and understanding the key to your happiness and how you can, expand on that more in your life, and bring that feeling of wanting to live and wanting to do more for yourself and in the world and in your community. So let's see the next card that's going to come out this week, giving us some important messages and helping us in our journey and whatever stage that we may be at. And the next card that we pulled out is with Ancestral Sparrow. I am happy, giving us a message: when I allow myself to recognize the negative people who are not serving my happiness, my natural flow and rhythm returns and I am peaceful again. This is like a huge thing. I know that we got this card also a number of weeks ago, and because it's it's helping us to become more aware about the toxic people in our lives. And there's no denying this. There's always going to be some people that are either putting you down or not supporting you or being negative towards you about what you're doing, and so there's always going to be those kinds of people around. And this card is helping you to understand more and more. Sometimes also, it's good that we can get certain cards and they come up again and again, because what this does is that sometimes repetition can help us to really activate a memory within ourselves about, yes, we have to really go into this and remember that this is important. Sometimes recurring themes that come up in our life or situations are telling us that we need to have a really look at this, a deep look at this. So all life is precious, and although sometimes in life people can be like pests, they make up part of our lessons in this world. And when a situation can no longer be resolved, it's better to walk away than try and please the other person. There is a part of you that could be out of balance, and eventually this can lead to more unhappiness. So the best thing you can do now is to take a step back in order to make yourself happy, because you are number one in any situation that occurs. And so because whatever this situation is doing, it's stepping over your boundaries. And so release the pest that is currently in your life and making you unhappy. It may be someone you thought was a friend, a family or work member, and you could be coming to a lot of realizations during this time, especially during lockdown and other situations that you feel like you're being challenged, or you feel like that you're being tested. So whoever it may be, give back to yourself again so that your natural flow and rhythm returns, making you happy, and spend some time to understand this more for yourself. And this will greatly affect your future. There was a situation, and this is no joke, that I uncovered roughly about 6 or 7 years ago, and it completely upturned and changed my entire life, my understanding the true meaning behind what this card was showing me. And sometimes when I am painting pictures, paintings, the stories, most of the time the stories will come to me and I understand it on a certain level. Other times it can take many, many years for me to go through some really powerful transformations and realizations to really totally grasp the actual strong and true learning to do with the certain paintings and animals that have taught me. So coming from experience, this is, you know, what Ancestral Sparrow is telling us. And so the action step is there is an understanding you need to reach. And it actually did take me, you know, between 5 and 7 years to totally understand and to go through the learning from this. So the action step this week to do with Ancestral Sparrow is there is an understanding you need to reach that will enable you to take a feeling. Like, it really depends. It may not take that long for you, but it really depends how much this person, the group, or situation has been affecting your life, and how long they've been in your life for. So it really does depend on a number of factors. There is an understanding you need to reach that will enable you to have a feeling of satisfaction come back into your life, but first you need to take some action in order to get yourself out of a current situation that is making you very unhappy and unsettled. This is seriously affecting your financial situation but has been weighing you down for some time. So the negative could be you're feeling depressed and you're wanting to remove the ties or cords that bind you to something, but you're not really sure of what that might be, and there is a lack of trust or money and you're feeling very unsettled. So the positive is, and the aim that you will get from this lesson is happiness, a flow of life, your abundance, and you're feeling peaceful again. So this is what the Ancestral Sparrow is telling you about. And again, like I did in the last reading video and spiritual guidance Dreamtime messages from the Ancestral Sparrow a couple of weeks ago, I'll also put in a link to a video where it goes into a bit more information to do with this particular card. And so it's going to be a full moon on Sunday, so don't forget to grab your Dreamtime journal and you know, write down some of these learnings that you've been experiencing. It's a wonderful time to be able to uncover these layers within yourself and bring back the happiness within your life. So the two cards that we drew this week is with Sulphur Crested White Cockatoo, I Am Living, saying it's time to live. It's, you know, what is it that's making your life worthwhile? Bring in some more of the happiness that is doing that for you. It's an important time to bring that out more in you and shed the aspects of the past that are heavily weighing you down. It's time to rebirth yourself and start a new life. It's a wonderful time to do this, and remember to be gentle with yourself during this time. And the other card we pulled out is with Ancestral Sparrow, I Am Happy, saying is there some people or a group situation or any kind of situation in your life or people in your life that is putting a strain on you and which is causing toxic energy and relationships that could be playing out in your life. It's time to understand this more and how much it's actually affecting you. You know, this could be the key to changing your entire life around and starting a new life and a new way of you, and which is going to integrate more happiness in your life and also joy and all those good feelings that you want to reach for, and stabilize that within you. And it's time to fulfill yourself because you really deserve that. So these are the two cards we pulled out this week. So go check out the new artwork that hit the store, Meeting of the Birds, telling us important messages there as well. And, you know, remember to be gentle with yourself, stay safe, be happy, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to keep up to date to all the latest Dreamtime messages and also affirmations that I sometimes list on here as well, which will help you through any stressful times. and don't forget to hit the bell and you'll be notified every time I upload a video. So I hope you have a wonderful week this week, and I will see you again next week with another Dreamtime messages. Bye for now.